The download that came through was so honest and real, and it was familiar to me because, like many of you, sometimes you can feel a little different, and this masculine wants his feminine to know that your feminine energy brings peace to his quote unquote weird soul. And like, weird is in air quotes because this masculine has no other words to use to describe it, because that's what he's been called. That's the word that people have used to describe him, and he's begun to use to describe himself, and it doesn't feel like it's a negative connotation attached to this word. It seems like it's used in a unique and special way, and it seems like you collective can feel some type of kinship to that. He always felt a little set apart. Wondered maybe why King of Cups, that card keeps coming out. Maybe wondering why he felt like he had emotions that maybe other men around him didn't act on or express, and maybe it felt like he had to suppress them because of the fact that other people around him weren't displaying those same traits. So he felt like he had to dig and hide them. But with you collective, he feels like he can fully step into this King of Cups energy and fully be grounded in an emotional, compassionate King of Swords. Having these two kings coming out as the first two cards, it's like this masculine feels like he can fully step into his masculine emotional side and his masculine intellectual side. He feels like he's able to be emotional and logical and weird and silly, and you're not going to judge him. He feels that safety net with you, that sense of familiarity. Maybe you collective as well feel like you relate to this person on a deeper level, like you don't feel like you have to wear a mask, wear a disguise like maybe you did in other previous relationships. Salty, coming out, bitter, angry, petty. This person felt like in the past they had always left relationships with this salty, bitter energy. And now they feel like they can look at their past relationships with a new perspective, because there's no way they would have been able to appreciate such a divine feminine as you collective if they hadn't had to go through that salty, bitter, and petty past with other type of NPC females. And sometimes people, they don't want to step into their femininity, and whenever you leave your house unattended, that house will be overtaken by 7 unclean spirits, like something like that. I can't remember. When people don't fill themselves with peace and love, what do you think is going to happen to that house when you leave it abandoned, when you're not taking care of the grounds? This person maybe entertained people like that, maybe because this person also was an abandoned house, attracting other abandoned houses. And then they met someone, a warm house, a warm home. How did we get on the home? It's beautiful. I'm over here imagining houses as people, as if we weren't complex enough. It's like with you, this person feels like they don't have to fit into a box, and that's what makes it so special. This person's used to having to hide and feeling like they have to put on a mask and fit in with everybody around them, but they're starting to realize with you that's not the truth. That's not that's not a requirement here. His personality can be exposed, his interests can be exposed, and he sees that you have different interests as well that make you different from other people around you. You don't go with the crowd, collective, and this person sees that and wants to step into that energy too. It's like, oh, that's allowed? I didn't know we could do that. Your brave energy, collective, is inspiring to this person. I was writing some notes about it, and what had came out was this person doesn't have to fit it into a box. His true personality can be exposed, and it feels so intoxicating. And I was like, why did I write that word, intoxicating? Like, that doesn't sound too exciting, you know? Toxic is in the word. Like, what's up with that? So I Googled it, and I was like, what exactly does the word intoxicating mean? Not just my, 3D mind thinking I know what it means. And Merriam-Webster says, as the second definition, emotionally excited, elated, exhilarated. And I'm like, okay, I get it now. Thank you. Thank you, Lord, because that download was straight from the heavens, because it's like, that's the type of intoxicating we're talking about here. Not the dangerous, stupid, reckless, intoxicating where we kind of had 10 shots playing beer pong and then somehow we ended up in a bush. It's more like the exciting part where your inhibitions have been freed and you don't have that guard over you in your mind telling you, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to like that? Are you sure you want to say that? This person feels like they can speak their mind with you, collective. This person feels like they can open up with you. With the Queen of Wands energy coming out, collective, that's you. In the card, the way this queen has the cat at the feet and her pose is very much grounded and it's open and it's beautiful. Sagittarius energy, Leo energy. This Queen of Wands is just confident and she's fully grounded in her sexual energy too. She knows exactly what she wants. And she moves through the world with a certain air about her. That's the energy you're giving off, collective. Just courageous and focused. Just absolutely beautiful. With the King of Cups right next to it. His energy, like the way you are with him. He loves, like, you have a little dominant, independent side to you. And he thinks it's real cute when you get a little attitude. Okay, Page of Wands coming out, inspiration, like this person's maybe, like I said, feeling inspired by you, collective. Something about this love is strange, like it's UFO, it's ET, extraterrestrial. It came in on a flying saucer. It is not from here, and this person totally feels that. Speaking of strange, I know it's like an anonym for weird, so don't, take this like I'm judging or anything when I say it might be a strange fetish that this person has. I'm not saying it's weird or strange to have a fetish or a kink. We all get our rocks off the way we get our rocks off. Collective, this person has a fetish, a kink, a certain type of style interest and you fit it, babe. Like, you fit it to a T. It doesn't matter if this guy likes super skinny girls or he likes them curvy with little boobs. Maybe he likes them with a little butt and big boobs. It doesn't matter. This guy, maybe he's into feet and you got the prettiest toes. Like, this masculine has like a little quirk when it comes to his kink, and you fit it so perfectly, and it's what draws him even more to this union. Like, I feel like I'm getting choked up, like, talking about it. Like, I'm getting, like, interrupted. Like, don't tell them, like, excuse me. Like, hello. I'm like, excuse me. It's being delivered. The message is being delivered. Let me take a drink real quick. Sorry about that, collective. It's like this person was, like, feeling, like, embarrassed or something, like that I was explaining that they had a fetish. Like, for a moment there, they were feeling like, I remember maybe trying to expose my fetish to a past feminine, and maybe she called him weird, or maybe she told him it was quote unquote nasty, or made him feel like this fetish or this interest was freakish in a way to put him down and make him feel like he had to hide it, or feel like he had to be ashamed that he liked pretty toes, or that he liked a curvy woman, or that he liked short hair. Maybe this masculine loves his feminine to have short hair and it's not the norm, and he made a comment about it. Or maybe this masculine, like, really specifically, like, is attracted to somebody is of a different ethnical group, and the skin color maybe is throwing some people off around. They're not understanding. It's because their eyes aren't meant to understand. They're meant for this world, and they'll go back to it. This person is seeing you with eyes sent from the divine, collective. This person is seeing you with sacred knowledge, collective. I want you to tap in and pour into yourself, collective, and remember the power that you hold in your sacred feminine energy, because it brings peace to his quote unquote weird soul. This is Bree with Drip and Downloads. Thank you for listening and stay blessed.